They told her she didn't belong. But what happened next silenced the whole courtroom and left every spectator stunned. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe for more powerful stories out of my way. Grandma. The white cop sneered as he slapped the files from the black woman's hands, scattering papers across the courtroom floor. She froze, her calm but teary eyes reflecting both pain and dignity as she whispered, "You dare lay hands on me in the house of justice." Yet the officer only mocked her with a cruel laugh, saying, "Justice. The only thing you'll get here is a lesson to know your place," while another officer smirked, his voice dripping with arrogance. "Lady, you're lucky we didn't throw you out like trash. Sit at the back. People like you don't belong in front." The spectators chuckled softly, their murmurs carrying prejudice and quiet approval of the humiliation unfolding before them. And the black woman, lowering herself with grace to gather her fallen files, spoke in a broken voice. "Do you humiliate every woman, or just the black ones?" But no one rose to her defense. She almost whispered her next words, but they cut through the silence like a blade. "Be careful. You might regret every word." Suddenly, the courtroom bell rang with solemn authority, and the bailiff's commanding voice boomed. "All rise for Judge Harriet Cole." The smug grins of the officers faded instantly, their confidence draining as the same black woman they had mocked, shoved, and disrespected walked with unshakable calm to the front, her step steady as she ascended to the highest seat in the room. She placed her files carefully on the bench, sat tall, and with a voice that thundered, "The court will now come to order." The entire room froze, hearts pounding as the realization spread like fire. She was indeed just a black woman they thought they could belittle. She was the judge. Her sharp gaze locked on the two officers, her tone cutting like steel. "Officers, you dared to strike me inside my own courtroom." Their faces went pale, words stumbling from their lips. "Why, Your Honor? We didn't know." But she slammed her gavel once, the sound echoing like thunder, and declared, "Ignorance of the law is no excuse, and ignorance of respect will now cost you dearly. Remove your badges this very second. You have dishonored the uniform you wear." The first cop, trembling, pleaded, "Please, Your Honor, we didn't mean." But she cut him off with blazing authority. "Didn't mean. You struck a black woman, mocked her dignity, and laughed. You thought I was powerless. But today, justice is not blind. Justice is staring straight at you." Turning to her bailiff, she commanded, "Place these men under arrest for contempt of court and for assaulting a judge." The crowd gasped, and then applause erupted as the officers were dragged out in chains, their humiliation complete. Judge Cole rose, her voice now filled with both fire and emotion. "To every woman, to every black soul who has been told they don't belong, today is proof. Dignity cannot be slapped away. Justice always rises. They thought I was weak, they thought I was less, but they forgot one thing. Truth always takes the judge's seat." The courtroom stood in awe, and she finished with a voice that trembled yet carried the weight of centuries. If you believe no one deserves to be humiliated because of their skin color, comment one word respect and let the world see that justice still lives.